putting on the Lolcow Live with Wings, Boogie, and Keem. And the reason I like to do that is I like their dynamic, their banter. I like, though, when they do what I've discovered, I guess, recently about what I like about the show is I like the more lighthearted content when they're all, getting along and they're all doing something interesting, like when they went to the Halloween haunts, when Boogie's picking up trash by the road, as a punishment. I like that kind of content. What I don't really enjoy, I've noticed about the show, is I don't like the back and forth, the just extreme hate, name calling, shouting, the drama, that kind of thing. And it just kind of like brings me in like a negative space. And I guess it also just kind of reminds me of times where I'm angry and I let my anger get the better of me and I rage, or how I used to rage really bad and just be more that way. And so I'm going to explain why I am not going to audition for the Lolcow Queen show. And
really,
on a live stream, and I was fine. I was like, big fan of the show. I was like in the chat just tonight. I was talking to people on like the docket team, show planning team, about coming up and talking with them again and doing a show in the future. And then I was listening to Grace, and I didn't expect this to happen. But something she said, like, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, it smacked me in the face when she was saying how wrong it was for them to be passing around my OnlyFans nude photo and like making fun of it. And like, and here's why. So basically, I fully, at the time, I consented to them looking at it. And when I went on the show, they asked me, like Akeem was looking at his phone, and he asked me, like, do you mind if I look at your vagina? Like, basically like that. Can I look at the picture? And he was probably already looking at it because he was looking at his phone. And I was kind of caught off guard. Hi, Teardrop. It's so good to see you.
sure. And that's why she went back into their chat. Because she hates the show so much. She's still such a big fan, and she was already planning to go back on the show. But now, all of a sudden, what happened? You get no sympathy here, pig. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to another crazy edition of Rome's Drama Zone. Hope you're all feeling blessed and staying safe in this mad, mad world, as I always like to say. Big shout out to all the reaction channels that inspire me every day, especially Just Breezing today with Breezy and the Breezy Bunch. Huge shout out to Music Biz and Marty, without whom none of my content would be possible. Well, folks, hope you're all doing great. And I just want to say, what do you want from me, Beezers? All I can do is bring facts and hard truth, because this is what your leader likes to bring online. And then she asks herself why. Maybe because she's delusional, mentally disturbed. I'm going for the latter. She's severely mentally disturbed. The way she switches back and forth things, all the attention she's dying for all the time. And I don't believe that this is going to evolve into anything. I think that this is something trying to get started for views and clicks, to be honest with you. Unless she's clearly trying to, kill her channel. I don't think she would be going at a more successful channel, even though, to me, I don't like it. I don't watch Lolcow Live. But for her, unless she's doing it for money, which I believe that her and Keemstar would come up with something this dumb, this fake beef. But regardless, it's some of the stuff she says that just seems so unhinged. And this crying, it's actual crying. That's the crazy part. And she's not crying for any other reason than the fact that she's so miserable and she basically isn't going to be part of the show. And yeah, that's pretty much it all comes down to, because they're not going to make her a regular part of the show. That would ruin their viewership. They would catch a lot of backlash for that crap. I mean, as bad enough who they have on there already. But anyway, let's get into this, see what this is all about.
I'm flipping my camera because I'm doing something like smoking, so. Which I never do. Easy pee.
Right. She never does that. That's why she has to tell us she never does it. That's what someone does when they are lying. See, because simple explanation. If you weren't doing it, people know you don't smoke often, supposedly. So why would we not think you would be doing it to begin with? You're a moron. Just with the simplest of lies.
I'm not okay, and, hey Bear, Missy Med, I have members only because I really want to, hey Lisa, just talk to my people.
So I decided to make it a public video because that makes so much sense, instead of making it a members only video, because I wanted everyone to see it so they could give me attention and I can try to manipulate the world.
I'm sure I'll get hateful super chats, but whatever. I hope not. Yeah.
And this voice, oh, poor me. You brought everything on yourself. Remember, folks, always remember, everything about this woman is completely unhinged. Okay? She wants the attention, but at the same time, it's like she doesn't like the way she feels about it, of course. But it's like, I don't know how to explain her thinking. It's so weird. You guys get what I'm saying, right? It's like she wants these two things to be so, like, she wants this attention so bad. But on the flip side of that, it's like she hates the attention because it's so negative. Which you're going to get that anyway because you're an idiot. I mean, it's pretty much what it boils down to. And by the way, there's going to be a lot more to discuss on my live stream.
I'm not smoking weed or anything, just cigarettes, which I never do.
Right. Once again, has to reiterate, I never do, even though, oh, you guys, my lungs, I quit the shisha. But I'm stressed out so bad, I need a cigarette. Those fat lungs don't need anything else. Clogged up arteries, I'm telling you, you are on the verge of a very bad moment. That's all I'm going to tell you.
I just went in the room and took a lot of smokes. Can you guys hear me okay? Wait. Can you guys hear me okay? Sorry, I had the mic down low. Hey, Blacks. Yeah, I'm smoking
And I don't want to hear it. Salad knew about this from the get-go. He thought the show was going to be successful. He did not know they would bombard her with certain questions and talk about certain things. I'm sure he's probably embarrassed now, which he dang well should be. Maybe this will get him to apologize to everyone? No, never that. He's not a real man. So, thanks to her, they're more exposed than ever. So this is why she's upset. Like I said, she's so miserable. She's exposed herself to a point where it's like, man, I mean, she knows how big this audience is. Bigger than hers, what they watch over on LOL Live.
So I have the camera turned for now until I finish. Um, so yeah, I just wanted it to be members only because like I said, I guess I don't feel like editing a video, but I feel like, I kind of feel stupid for doing this and like questioned if I should, but I feel like in the end, I think it's like really important for me to express my feelings because I think that they're valid. And
She sounds like she's talking to a partner that she's in a romantic relationship with. My feelings are valid. I know my feelings are valid. What are you talking about, weirdo? This is not therapy. Go see a real professional.
I guess I didn't think that they were before.
And this is why she'll never get better, because most of these idiots in the chat are just encouraging her to be stupid. I mean, it's not like they're just adding on to her stupidity. We know that she's already stupid.
So basically, thank you. Thanks, Cool Abby. Thank you. So that's why I'm doing this. Like, I really don't even want to. So, okay, here goes.
But I needed the content, you guys.
Once upon a time, King Richard lost his kingdom.
Goes. I was actually like watching a YouTuber live stream with her name is Grace Thorpe. She's pretty like infamous for being controversial, and she was recently on the Lolcow Live. Like, she was kicked off of Lolcow Live and she was ranting about Keemstar in the show on a live stream. And I was fine. I was like, you know, a big fan of the show.
And that right there should tell you all you need to know. You were just so embarrassed. You feel so bad. And blah, blah, blah. Violated. Because I'm sure this relates to the show. But you were just watching the show. And it took you what?
Oh, I was like in the chat just tonight. I was talking to people on like the docket team, show planning team, about coming up and talking with them again.
Even though she had stated, no, I'm not going back there, you guys. Right. Like always, liar.
And doing a show in the future. And
that was just talk. Like I said, they know how irrelevant you are.
then I was listening to Grace, and I didn't expect.
And if they did bring you on, hopefully they need to have a fact checker next time.
This to happen. But something she said, like, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, it like smacked me in the face. When she was saying how wrong it was for them to be passing around my OnlyFans nude photo and like making fun of it. And like
even though it's been all over the internet for years, you guys. What? Oh my gosh. Is she being serious right now?
And here's why. So basically, I fully, at the time, I consented to them looking at it. When I went on the show, they asked me, like Akeem was looking at his phone, and he asked me, like, do you mind if I look at your vagina? Like, basically like that. Can I look at the picture? And he was probably already looking at it because he was looking at his phone. And I was kind of caught off guard. Hi, Teardrop. It's so good to see you. I'm explaining about, like, something that I heard today, just, like, smack me in the face, like, with reality, like, and I'm going to get into it because I have a lot to say. I don't think they had that intention. I think they just wanted the entertainment value of it. And
Right. For someone to sit there and talk about your body parts is not for intentions, it's just for entertainment. Yes, it is entertainment, but wow. What a moron.
because of my past, like 3 years ago, something like this wouldn't have affected me. If it did, I bottled it up. So, for example, like back to the story, I'm all over the place. Because I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, probably from them too. Um, I So I said yes. I said, yeah, go ahead, look at it. I don't think I think what Grace said hit me because I don't think I fully processed it. So they looked at the
That doesn't even make sense. So it takes, after years, I'm sure other people have told her. This is where I'm like, this woman is just stupid. This is all for attention. Another little clickbait story. Because she needs content and drama to drive her channel, you guys. She's losing viewers. It took one person that you don't know because you watched the show and blah, blah, blah to tell you that it was wrong. You sound so dumb right now.
picture. It was a picture of my nether region from my OnlyFans, and they basically like passed it.
How many times is she going to say that over and over? Because she knows, you know why she's saying it over and over? Because she knows there are some freaks that watch her in her chat. They're loving this right now. They're eating this up. Just like the fools are eating this fake beef, this fake anger up. Again, she's more embarrassed than anything. She's not mad about the pictures. She's more embarrassed about how she made herself look like a big dumbass as a whole to a wide audience.
Between Keem and Wings, and then that loudmouth Tina, they were all making fun of it as if like if we saw them naked we wouldn't be gagging. But anyways, so
Yeah, that loudmouth Tina, even though I hate them, I still love watching the show. None of this is making sense.
I realized whenever Grace said that, like how wrong it was that they were doing that to a woman. I felt like violate,
Maybe you definitely aren't a woman because you don't even recognize yourself as one. As soon as she told me they were doing that to a woman. How does this make any sense to anyone out there? Please explain. I'm not the slow one here on this one. What the actual F is this?
felt violated in a bad way. And what I'm really, really angry at is myself. And you know why? Because it makes me realize, it brings me back to 3 years ago that I let men violate me, that I let people access my body that didn't deserve it. And it made me feel like that again. You know?
So let's take the time away from this moment because I'm so embarrassed from that show. And let me take you guys to 3 years ago so we don't think about that right now. Just remember that I was a victim one time. Just like I am now. It's giving me flashbacks. Shut the fuck up.
So I just feel really gross. I feel dirty and I feel just mad at myself.
But I don't feel gross and dirty when I talk about people's deceased relatives and I talk about children and PDF files and I defend them.
That in this instance, when that was happening, and so many fucking times in my life, I never stood up for myself. I was never my cheerleader. I don't give a fuck about myself. I don't care enough about myself. I don't care.
Oh, I hope you're actually saying, what? Is she actually believe in what she's saying, or is she trolling people? Because we've heard this all before. Does this mean you're actually going to change? So it's about the photos. Somebody else was talking about it last night, another reactor, saying so her eating the crap that she eats isn't what is making her realize that she doesn't give a crap about herself. The state that she's gotten her body in hasn't made her realize that. It's these photos and the fact that wow. It shows you don't care and you didn't care long ago, cutie.
But my health, I hurt myself every day. So of course I let others hurt me. I don't care.
Still smoking more cigarettes. How many cigarettes do you think she's gone through? Because you remember that video where she almost went through a whole pack, I think. And this isn't someone who doesn't smoke cigarettes all the time. When you're smoking cigarette after cigarette.
A log house still has feelings, Andre Marie. I'm still a woman. Okay? Like,
you're definitely not that. You've proven yourself to not be that. You don't act like one in any way whatsoever.
and honestly, it is gross for men to treat women that way, especially a woman wearing a.
You may be a female, but I don't think you're grown enough to be a woman.
Job. And you know, the worst part is I didn't tell Salah the full extent of it. I think that he just like basically, you know, kind of glossed over it, because I think if he really listened to everything, he was mad enough. He wasn't happy that, number one, I did that behind his back and I went up on a panel with other men.
Yeah, and I heard that he supposedly was asleep. How many people in gorlworld are... Everyone's the ones telling me, hey, number one rule, Chantel always lies. You don't think he's a liar too? That they're both always trying to be slick? Guys, he's in on it. He knew. He thought that this was going to be a success. He didn't think anything was going to be brought up about his little disgusting fantasies. At all. So, I mean, this is what got her embarrassed too, though. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, she wanted this attention. She didn't think it was going to be like this, though, I mean, with some of the stuff that was said, some of the questions that were brought.
And that, I don't think he realized like the full extent. I basically just glossed over it and was like, well, he's going to know now, but he's sleeping. And I had to tell somebody, like nobody I know was like awake.
Salad wants a cut. He was going to get a cut of this success. And I'm telling you, again, if they bring her back, they might give her a little slice, tiny. But it's not going to be as big as people think. Not, at least I don't, I mean, if it is, whoa, you know. Good job, Keemstar, I guess. I mean, like I said, his style is just a little messed up. He's been doing this, and to me, he's actually ruined a few people as well. I just don't like his track record. But I'm not hating on the guy. Hey, you know, good job, whatever. But, yeah, just not my style. Anyway, but if he's going to do something with her and they end up making more money, it is what it is, right? But she's not going to get very much of that. I guarantee that.
So, like, I just feel gross. Like, I feel gross, and I just blocked everybody.
What else is there to say? Okay, so you felt gross about it. Now she's going to extend this into what? 2 hours long. You have so much to say. He looked at it. We heard that already. I just felt gross. I just felt gross. You have nothing. No content. So I don't know why you chose to try to get damage control or you know what I mean, do some damage control with this whole thing. It's already done and said. Said and done. Sorry, done and said. Said and done. You know how this works.
From that side of things, and it's just, I don't know, it was just really a dumb thing for me to do, and I take responsibility for doing that. I was really caught off guard when I went up there, and the first thing they asked me was, like,
I don't take responsibility for talking about all the disgusting things about people's families that I do. I don't take responsibility for defending preds, but I take responsibility for what?
I see your vagina, you know, like, it was just really, I don't know. And I know those pictures are on the internet forever, and, you know, I'm just, like, really mad at myself that I didn't value myself more.
Have you taken Suboxone film?
So, that's it, I guess, I don't know. So I really didn't even, the thing is like, I know people are going to say, well, you didn't feel that way the time that you were up there. I don't think I really realized how I felt about it. I just kind of went with the flow for the show and thought, okay, it's just comedy. My pictures are out there anyways on the internet. They're going to see them anyways. Thanks, guys, for listening.
No, you had the choice to say many different things. And he could have chosen to look at the picture if he wanted to. But you gave the permission.
Yeah. No, you didn't, Andre Marie. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'm not on here for sympathy. I'm just on here to, like, vent my feelings because, like,
Because I don't see a health professional, like a mental health professional, like I'm really supposed to. You should be seeing a psychiatrist, psychologist. Get a mental health evaluation. Start off with that. Because you got a lot of issues.
said, I think it.
Hold on, folks. Sorry about that.
In some way.
Sorry, folks. That was my wife talking about freaking Xbox code that I got. He. Anyway, but as you can see, she has the nickname on my phone, Psycho. I don't know if I explained it before. We have nicknames for her. She has mine as Butt Bear. She used to call me Papa Bear. Then one day she called me Butt Bear, and it cracks me up when I hear her say that. And I call her Mama Bear. But anyway, whatever.
And it just was like really, really powerful message that, like, you know, you guys probably don't even know who this Grace person is. But yeah, it was kind of.
See, nobody cares about any of this anymore. What? That should be the end of this video. You've already stretched it out to 12 minutes. Let's call it a day.
Bombarding and, you know.
But no, she's going to cry for you guys.
Just, I think maybe just really inappropriate for a married man to ask like a hijabi woman that, and it's inappropriate for me as a hijabi to be.
But it's not inappropriate for a woman in a hijab, fake Muslim reject, to speak all the vile things she speaks of and all the actual hate she spews from her mouth. Interesting take.
Like, I guess, look at it, whatever. But
I never looked at it that way. Maybe because I'm not a beezer.
I really didn't really know what to say, Yeah, I know, Teardrop. I really just, even myself 3 years ago, like when I was doing OnlyFans, I didn't respect myself. Like, I didn't respect my body. I didn't respect myself at all.
But I respect myself so much now because look at how fat I got.
I have the opinion that not everyone deserves access to your body, And that's just my opinion. Like, and that's how I feel. And now I feel, I don't know. I guess I was also like in a bit of disbelief. Like, what? Like somebody like Boogie is making fun of my private parts. Like, what?
What about him? Oh, because he's big. I thought there's no fat shaming. Oh, okay.
Anyway, thanks, Bazid. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever have to quit smoking. I honestly, this is very impromptu. Hey, Vampira.
Quit smoking? So you never really quit to begin with, huh?
Dude, have you heard the new car collector?
Vampira. Not really, but I will be. Thank you. I was just like cleaning up. I couldn't sleep. Salah, of course, is sleeping. And, like I was up listening to the.
For somebody that works, he's always either asleep or in her chat. I personally don't think he's ever sleeping. I think he's chatting it up with some beezers.
Show. Like I said, I was like planning to, yeah.
Let me make sure they see me cry.
That's the thing, Teardrop. It's like nobody cares about anyone feels online. Like I feel like I just need to take a
This is great.
break from the internet because, it's just all about entertainment. And
Yeah, because I've never done anything wrong to anybody.
I just don't feel really good right now. So
Get help, cutie.
I just feel really gross. Oh, thanks, Bear. I appreciate that.
I don't feel bad at all. Keep crying. This is the life that you love so much. The life you have brought upon yourself. You reap what you sow. You get everything you deserve. This is what you live for. Isn't it, cutie? This is why you moved there, right? This is everything you wanted. All the fame, all the fortune.
I really am just like shocked. And I think I understand why people say therapy because I feel like there's feelings that I don't realize I have. I didn't feel like I would feel this way, until I heard her say that. When I heard that YouTuber say how wrong it.
Really. Again, nothing about no accountability for nothing she said about anyone in the past. Even this, just the other day, she was trashing reaction channels, I heard. Again, we'll be covering a ton of stuff on my next live stream, as much as possible. Don't know how long it will be scheduled for, but again, Friday at 10. Definitely want to see you guys there. 10 p.m., that is.
Was for them to be doing that, to be passing around my pictures and making fun of it, and it makes me feel violated,
Give me a break.
I think because I'm low cow status that people think that it's okay to just like do whatever. And I know I said yes, go ahead, you know. And that's why I feel mad at myself for allowing that.
No, you're stupid enough to consider, even you, for you to consider yourself that, that's pretty bad. The fact that, I mean, we know it is so. We know you are a freaking lol cow. But the fact that you're admitting it yourself, that's pretty bad. But you're sitting here talking about how sad it is, and you're the one that took yourself to the show, knowing what it was about, knowing what kind of dynamic they have going. But now you're supposed to be sad. Now everybody's supposed to feel bad for you.
Like people to do that to me. They've already sent a lot of things lazy. That's, yeah, teardrop. That's another point. When he asked me, like, he was really mad at me because I went behind his back when he was sleeping. They asked me up, like, I was awake, you know. I didn't want to wake him up for that. Because, you know, in his culture, it's not about them wanting me or whatever. Like, as a Muslim woman in his culture, I shouldn't have gone up there with other men to talk about those things. But 3 years ago.
In general, you shouldn't even be on that show. And you shouldn't discuss more than half of the things you discuss. You shouldn't be celebrating any holidays that are American, quote unquote, American holidays. You should be doing more as a hijabi woman. You stupid idiot.
In my culture, this would.
Don't sit here and try to use it all of a sudden as a shield and, oh, and now you're big and righteous and what? A hijabi woman where? Again, Muslim reject.
Been totally normal, you know? And I think I just like had a moment where I regressed back into that role. Yeah, vampire.
You mean every time you feel comfortable like you do on every other live stream that you do? She's acting like this was any different. The only difference is that they were asking you questions and bringing up things about your past that you technically didn't want to talk about. Other than that, you were still acting like yourself. Nothing changed here. Just your mouth was a little bit, I mean, well, not even. Folks, we've seen her do all these things. So it was really the same foodie beauty, but this is what she wants to do every day, of course. That person that we saw is who she wants to be every day because that's really her. Because she's so upset and miserable. Again, only miserable people live that way.
So, I mean, I was in the wrong for even being up there, number one, and consenting to it, number two. And I think that they just were looking at like the entertainment of it. I don't know. But it's weird for like married men in relationships to look at that, you know, like. Yeah. Yeah, everyone has a past. And it's just like, hey, Katie K, thank you. Just going through something. Thank you. Thanks, Angie. I don't think I realized like how bad I was hurting. How bad I am hurting. I guess I just feel sorry for myself.
And you will continue to feel sorry for yourself until you decide to change your life. How do you do that? You change your thinking. How do you change your thinking? You go seek professional freaking help.
Collabing. That's what the Grace said. She said that her mattress, because she went to her trailer park and she's like, Tina's mattress looks like it was deep fried at McDonald's. tonight, so I was watching her.
Feel sorry for me, you guys. Now I can go back to trashing other people because that's what hijabi women do. Now it's okay. She loves to trash others. She loves talking crap about others in general. But when the attention's on her in that way, she gets upset. See, she can dish it out. That's what she's upset about too. That's my whole thing as well. That with this attention, she doesn't want. She wants people to comment and whatever, but when they go directly at her, is when she gets hurt. If you can't dish it out, you can't take it, don't dish it out, right? That's what they say. But again, she's a weirdo, and this is why she needs professional help.
Stream because I needed something to listen to, and it was drama from the show, Lolcow Live, and I need to just watch more wholesome things. I need to listen to the Quran. I need to do things that are just not mind garbage.
So, hanging out with your chat, who encourages stupid things, is the best option. And watching Slow Mama, right?
Yeah, Bear. Alaskan bushman. Cool, Abby.
This is how sad your life is. This is the first thing you thought of. I would be talking to my wife if I was having such a hard time. I don't know about anybody else. And if not my wife, I got a few friends I can actually, pick up the phone. And look, some people, I understand, it's hard for some people to reach out. But believe me, unless you're a piece of crap like she is, there's always somebody out there for you. Reach out and talk to someone.
No, they didn't, Vampira, because I don't think they did anything wrong.
Wait, let me hear that again.
No, they didn't. Well, Abby. Cool, Abby. No, they didn't, Vampira, because I don't think they did anything wrong. It makes me feel like they look at people like they have no value, especially women, I don't know. Vampira. No, they won't. So, I don't even think I want an apology. That's fine, whatever. And if they did, whatever, I don't care. It's just that I should respect myself more in general. I never did in my life. I don't now. Yeah, exactly, ECP. And to a degree, they're right about that, but I don't think that I expected, the minute I get up there for them to be passing my nude picture around and having it made fun of by, 500-pound men with bigger tits than me. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just a little bitter, I guess. It makes them money, exactly. So many people do things on the internet for money without regarding the feelings of the people that they're doing it to. And that show is no different. And I'm just not cut out for that. So, I don't know, Komodo. Thanks, Danji. And that's why I'm mad. I blame myself.
They will actually
Blame myself. I don't know if I would have a case, Vampira, because that's why he...
At least she's saying that, but again, is she trolling? I think she very well could be. Trying to get everyone again to feel sorry for her and get on her side. because they know what a train wreck she caused for herself and her channel.
With him, he goes to get my medications for me every 2 months from the pharmacy, the hospital. I need my medicine, so he goes to see the doctor for me.
Why does that sound illegal to me? Why is she not checking in with the doctor? Oh, maybe because they might get on her about her weight, how much weight she's gained, how she's not making any progress, how she hasn't been following up with any diet classes, nutrition classes. Oh, that's right. Or maybe is it because no insurance, there never was insurance, there were never any visit to begin with? Could it be all of it? Could it be none of it? With her, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. If even that.
Yeah, Lizzie.
She might eat that too.
My eyes look more symmetrical. Oh, cool. Thanks, Tanji. I know. I just wish. I don't know. I don't post TikToks often, Katie, but I do have a TikTok. I think it's Chantal YouTube. I don't know what it is actually. It's in my description. I forget. I always change it. Julia's got to go see the vet for a follow-up. The meow, 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 meow. Your partner hates your obsession with the shows, which includes your channel. Oh my god.
Oh, so much better now. Now that she's got some sympathizers in the chat. Big change of emotions. Like a freaking roller coaster.
I'll be outside in the garage. I've had somebody message me on social media asking to if I could please delete my channel because it's putting a wedge in their relationship because his girlfriend watches me so much. And I don't know if it was a troll. Thank you, Teardrop. Okay, thank you, Eva. I appreciate it.
I know you like using filters, but just saying that makes your chin look a lot larger, longer. Maybe that's all the fat that's actually really spilling out, but it's making it look like it's like a sack hanging down, like the sack in between my legs. That's what your chin looks like. Just saying when you use this filter. Sorry, TMI.
I don't know, like bulging eyeball. Maybe in the future I could do, because I think also the.
I'm sorry, this is unfiltered for the most part. I will never sugarcoat anything. I will only speak bluntly here. I will always try to control the language, though.
It made me realize, like watching the show, that there. It's a Samsung Galaxy S20 something Ultra. I don't know if it's 23, 22. I think it's 22 Ultra. Take time off, moment, relax. Everyone needs an emotional and mental break now and then. Thank you, Tawny. I appreciate it.
Thank you, but I'm not going to because I'm broke. I'm going to need the money for the visa run.
I really do. Thank you so much. It's just a troll. Really, Lizzie, up to 23? That's right, Teardrop. I shared it with your sister. We're all sister Beezers. Honestly, you guys, the Beezer army.
Gosh, I can't stand turd drop.
You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you guys. Like, seriously.
Why? Why don't you tell them why you appreciate them?
You're there for me, you know. I guess, like, my family is too. Like I said, I don't like burdening my family, even though technically
Isn't that sweet? She doesn't want to burden anybody else, but she loves to trauma dump on you, the Beezers. That's such a nice, kind thing to do, because that's what all friends do. And look, you got friends you want to talk to about your feelings, that's cool. I'm just saying, there's a time and a place for things. This ain't it.
you know that anybody can see this.
I've seen the Book of Mormon be able to change my life so much. We would love to give you one as well. As you can see, we have lots.
Anybody can see this. It doesn't feel.
Sorry about that. Luckily, I found a better screen recorder without a stupid, what you call it? With the pause button, because the other app I was using wasn't allowing me to do that. And I love my phone. I'm sorry, this is where I do most of my videos, but of course the live stream is done on the laptop. But anyway, back to it.
Wait, unless I tell them in person. It's so weird. I don't need a break. Those idiots need a break. Thank you, ECP. Thanks, guys. We all just need someone, you know?
And that's sad that you have no one. Notice how she said that. Not, I have a friend I can talk to, but sometimes I just want to talk to you guys. You know, I love talking to Salad, the grapist, because, you know, sometimes it makes me feel, he sometimes can comfort me and blah, blah, blah. Nothing. There's no one. Sometimes I call my mom. No, I don't want to burden my family. We all need someone. So I'm going to put it all on you guys and ruin your day when all you want is to escape reality and the stresses of real life.
And I just feel sorry for myself.
And yes, when we come here, we come to see real life from another angle, because it's almost like reality TV, but the thing is, it's like a real life sitcom, you know? That we all can predict, or, you know, it's like a cliffhanger, but we all know where it's gonna end. But there's so many, we know how it's gonna end, but there's so many different possibilities. There's always something that can happen at the drop of a hat, and that's what keeps us on the edge of our seats. That's why it's so good.
Like in a weird little girl, like all the way back to when I'm a little girl. It's like when things like this happen and you feel devalued, every single thing that's the way someone's treated you, that's like somehow traumatized you, like it doesn't have to be like a huge.
She's putting her whole entire miserable life into this one situation. Because she herself, her thinking will not allow her to realize what the truth actually is. This is why I said professional help, folks, is very, very beneficial. And I already discussed this before. Not many people need it. Some do need it, and some can benefit from it. All three things can be true. Okay? I mean, it can just help you change your way of thinking if you're thinking a certain way, that's for sure. I know my therapist has been helping me, and the way I communicate with my wife. I don't get as angry about things because I had a real bad temper over my anger issues as well. And no, I never abused my wife or anything crazy like that. Never did anything, no DA, weirdos out there. Love my wife very much. And yeah, it's just, the way I would interpret things is what made me angry, and my therapist helped me to understand things better, and you know what I'm saying? So there's many different things that can help you with in general. And where do we even start with this one?
Huge amount of abuse, for example. But you remember, like when those people threw the tomatoes at me. When you remember when people do something, or like.
Nobody threw tomatoes at you like you were a stand-up comedian. I mean, your whole life is a joke. But no, you weren't Fozzie Bear. Still trying to get sympathy off this stupid story. Like, shut up. Of course she's gonna bring it up here.
Somebody saying something really awful to you as a kid. Like, sometimes you remember those things. And it just made me think of all those bad things. And I just felt really sorry for myself. And I felt like I should have stuck up for myself more and loved myself more and valued myself more. And I didn't, and I let myself down. And I let my husband down. Because
But not when I'm gaining weight, not while I was eating all that junk and got type 2 diabetes. And I mean, is it a type 2 or 3? I don't even know. Is there a type 3? I'm laughing because she's a joke, okay? This is so ridiculous at this point.
It's not just not appropriate what I did.
I can't take her serious.
Yeah, true, bulging eyeballs. I guess Instagram would be the best way. What is my Instagram? Does anyone know? Do you remember, Teardrop, what my Instagram name is?
That's ridiculous as well. Big, stupid, goofy grin. Oh, Lord.
Big year one in my life. Really, Lizzie?
Why is this shot even showing the treadmill? For what? We know you still have one, you lazy slob. You don't use it. Why even show it off? Why is it sitting there still, collecting dust in the corner?
Yeah, you have cats.
I mean, okay, she wants to show Julia, but no, she wants to get a good shot of the treadmill in there to let you guys know she still has the treadmill. Just like she brought Julia on Lol Cow Live and said, does this cat look like it's being abused? As if anybody asked her anything about the cat. What an idiot she is.
Teardrop. Yeah, I can imagine. It's not easy, but... Have you ever tried to take them away from him? I have caught cat. Oh, gross. Really, Katie? Me too.
Horrible. Every angle is bad enough as it is, but... Man, are they really bad up front, like close up.
Katie, I hate human barf, but cat barf doesn't bug me.
You probably smell worse than human barf.
Oh, God. So... Do you smoke, Krista?
Wow, still smoking cigarettes. Well, I don't do it often, you guys. Huffing and puffing. Fat body. Bad diabetes. About to lose a foot, probably an eye. About to lose mobility. And now smoking. More often. Well, let's rewind that and actually take that off the list and say and rewrite it, okay, as smoking offline very much all the time. Because this is what this looks like to me. I can guarantee she's probably smoking plenty of cigarettes offline.
Ow. Carrot is stuck. My cats are my children, so rocket cat phone.
Because when I didn't smoke for a little bit, I was not smoking cigarettes. They didn't taste very good to me. I think I hit half of one. Literally, I will not touch cigarettes. I know vaping probably is something bad. I've heard of popcorn lung, different things. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I got my vape. I don't know, maybe people got some weird juice. I'm not going to get into it. The point is, my lungs feel fine. I can take deep breaths. When I was smoking cigarettes, I was having a hard time with my lungs. No judging if you do. But this is crazy to me for someone who claims, like I said, that they don't smoke often. Let me know, any smokers out there, what you think.
Oh my gosh, he's been smoking since a teenager? I don't even know if I can finish this.
Oh, now.
Strong.
Oh, now you don't know if you can finish it. Yeah, after smoking how many, pig? Right. That's why she turned the camera, so she can finish it. Just like with the food, I don't know if I can finish this. Guys, this is all the same.
Oh my god, Vampira. You touched mystery slime. The worst is walking down.
No part of her life has changed, except maybe her style of dressing. Maybe it's still as tacky as ever, but definitely more modest, more covered, if you want to call it that. But apart from that, nothing's changed.
The street and like there's like a big pile of barf on the ground. Ugh. Yeah, same here, Lizzie. It wakes you up. Oh my god, ECP, yeah. They let you smoke anywhere.
This is just crazy, folks. I mean, all this sympathy baiting, clickbait nonsense, all because she's losing views. Once again, trying to create drama for the content she so badly needs, as much as she needs professional help. Y'all stay safe. We will be back with a live stream Friday night at 10 p.m. Hope to see you there. Share the live. I'm excited. Take care. Till next time, folks.